I think so. Let's see if anybody connects. There we are. Now we got people joining us now. A little technical difficulty, and here we are. Well, we welcome you aboard to another game of Mount Juliet Bears hockey. We're excited to have you aboard here as we are back on the same rink we were on last night, looking to try and redeem ourselves after a 3-3 tie against a very talented and surprisingly quick Centennial Hockey Club. Handed Mount Juliet their first taste of an imperfect record, as we move to 2-0-1 with that 3-3 tie. Today they're looking to redeem themselves as they take on the Commandos of Hendersonville Spring Station Camp and Beach. It's team 0-2, having not played many games, as this game was actually canceled earlier on this season since they had a positive COVID issue. So here we are, making that game up on a Friday matinee here before the local high school football games. So we're excited you can be aboard, and as Ethan Bureau gets ready to drop the puck, we have Michael Settle and Shane Pearson taking the face-off. Hendersonville wins the face-off, breaks it down, shot taken by Broderick, blocked by Palmer. A nice opportunity there by Pearson again, but good job by Dillard to turn that away. No, I'd make that Brent Balls. Brent Balls in goal for Mount Juliet tonight in his first start as a high school athlete. Bring it down and poked away by their goalie, number 74, Austin Robinson. Puck brought back outside into our zone, sent up, tapped by That was tapped in by Panner, who got it to Settle, took a shot and turned away. Puck comes down behind the back. And picked up, coming up top is Joey Simonek. Joey Simonek looking, comes over to Krinsky. Krinsky over with a nice feeding pass to the middle. And the goalie, Austin Robinson, will do a real nice job of covering up and stopping a really good opportunity to score by Mount Juliet. Fresh legs on as Nick Radici goes to the face-off circle. He faces off against Connor Smith. One picked up. Nice shot on. That was Ethan Krinsky again. And covered up by Robinson. Three quick shots on. Robinson looks a little shaky to begin with. Mount Juliet looking to knock on the door just in the opening minutes of the first period. I think that was won by Hendersonville, but it's hard to say as it popped up. It was knocked down by their center, Smith. Mount Juliet will maintain possession. Radici centering pass over to Papanetti. Papanetti with a nice little deke move. Takes a backhanded shot and turned away by Robinson. Hendersonville attempts to clear the puck, unable to do so. Radici gets it back down deep, and they'll bring it around the boards. Clearing pass attempted and picked off by Krinsky, who gets it over to Bristow. Bristow now has his pocket picked and the puck sent back behind the net. Comes around to the near side as Baskin looks up for Papanetti, but it's tapped away. Mount Juliet offsides as they'll have to get back on and regroup. Play brought up, bringing the puck in is Gavin Metter. Metter in one of those junior Preds gold helmets. Looks like there's 3 gold helmets out here on the ice, so a little bit of a pedigree and some junior Preds. My understanding, I could be wrong, but that the gold helmets are the ones who are playing AAA hockey, whereas the AA players still wear the navy blue helmets. So Metter passes the puck in, nothing happening there. Dubois is going to give chase. Centering pass over to Kovac, unable to connect. The puck will bounce down to Alsaker, who looks up, gets it over to Braylon Cox. Braylon Cox enters into the zone, goes down into the corner, gets a nice hip check from Metter. And Metter will send the pass up, picked off by Dubois as he was looking for Kovac and unable to connect. Puck comes back down in again. Pass mishandled, picked up by Alsaker. Alsaker comes in. Nice top cheddar shot as Alsaker will get his first goal as a Mount Juliet Bear. And the Bears are on top 1-0 with 11:09 left in the first period. Nice job by Mount Juliet as they moved the puck, did a real good job of moving the puck up the zone, getting sticks on the ice too to block pass attempts. Pays off for them. Face off one, bringed up by Settle. Settle gets it over to Simonek, who passes it to Panner. Panner will pull up, looking for something to happen as Palmer trails in behind. Comes down into the near corner. Puck dumped down low, and that's going to go for icing. Wilbur come back down to this far right-hand corner, or near right-hand corner. Take the face-off. In the face-off circle, for Hendersonville comes Connor Smith. Settle wins it back to Palmer. Palmer having to give chase as it's just out of his reach. Palmer looking for somebody up top. Off the boards up to Joey Simonek. Simonek comes in. Nice drop pass over to Panner. Good use of the cycle by the Bears. Battle down low. That's going to be Broderick and Settle. Broderick tries to throw it out and it gets some weird bounce. And we're unable to handle it. Palmer now picked up the puck, comes into the zone, looks, takes a shot. Puck goes off the stick just a little bit high and over the net as he gets his own rebound back behind the net, looking for somebody. Tries to center it over to Sean Caffrey, but Slava Yarger giving chase. Able to knock it loose, but Caffrey wins that battle. Gets it up to Simonek. Simonek, nice look as Simonek looked to pass it down into Settle, and Settle unable to connect with it. Papinetti, nice point-blank shot there, and a nice save by Austin Robinson. As we'll get another stoppage. That should be shot number 6 on the board for Mount Juliet. Brent Ball's having a nice easy go back there in the Mount Juliet net, just having seen one shot early on. Puck behind the net, picked up by Papinetti. Papinetti brings it back out. Tipped out by Shane Pearson. Pearson unable to handle it, gets back over to Krinsky. Krinsky and Baskin will battle, picked up by, that's Radici. Comes loose and Pearson will rethink things. He's going to send it up. Tapped out of the zone by Noah Collier. And now Pearson, look, dumps it down low. And Hendersonville will give chase. Mishandled there by Baskin, but he gets it back, tries to send it up to Radici, unable to make it happen as Papinetti will pick it up, sends it over to Radici. Radici unable to handle it on the backhand, picks up on the forehand, takes a shot and turned away. Puck dropped back in. Not sure why that wasn't icing, but we'll take it. Puck brought around the boards over to Metter. Metter sends it up where Littleton will handle the puck. Had his pocket picked by Metter. Metter sends it over to Pearson. Pearson, unable to handle it, gets it down the corner with Kovac. Kovac comes up top, gives it away to Papinetti. Papinetti brings the puck down the ice. He's looking for something to happen. He's got Winfrey in the middle. Goes in, takes a backhand. And Austin Robinson able to make the easy save. .8:11 left in the opening period. Hendersonville will think twice about their personnel. Not sure why they got to make that second change, but they did. Oh, nice job by Cox as he tried to center it in. Puck comes back out to Littleton, who takes a shot and turned away by Robinson. Hip check by Alsaker is put number 75. That's Graham McLaren on his rear. Puck sent down back behind Mount Juliet's goal. Slava Yarger sends a puck on, sticked away by Brant Balls. Oh, no, puck just coming right through the middle of the crease. I'm not sure that Balls knew that it was there. A good head. Lost his stick on the play. Nice heads-up defensive play by our defenseman. Not sure who that was. That was right down there, able to kind of sweep it out of there, and we avoid minor disaster. Settle takes face-off, comes back up to Broderick at the corner. Jake Panner gets a little love tap. Puck like a pinball as they tried to clear it out of the zone. It went off of Panner's stick and up, hit the cross member in the roof. Hit another, I think the fire sprinkler pipe, and then into the scorer's table. Kind of unusual thing there to have. Don't see that too often. Puck sent forward, nobody home. That's going to be Joseph Broderick that picks that up. He looks to send it up top to Connor Smith, nothing happening. Palmer picks his pocket, comes in with a nice quick release, and absolutely nothing that Austin Robinson was able to do as that puck was destined for the back of the net, and it is 2-0.
There he goes. His bad head.
I know I'm a little bit of a homer on that one, but I think one of Palmer's biggest strengths is that he just has such a super quick release. And coming from right there at the base of the circle, just nothing Robinson could do about that. Face off one back to Palmer, who tries to bring it up, gets his pocket picked, brings it over, tips it to Baskin. Baskin's going to come off the net looking for Radici. Radici skates in. He's taken down by Michael Schaefer. No call there. Netter brings the puck up, takes a shot, blocked by Palmer, unable to get it off. Comes around back behind the net. Papanetti will try to sweep it out to Radici. Nothing happening there. Pearson battling there. Puck comes out to Papanetti, still unable to handle it. Kovac comes back. Nice job getting that to Metter. Turned away by Balls as it just skirts outside the net. Schaefer calling for the puck. Nobody sees it. Puck centered and picked off by Mount Juliet, who will send it up. Radici going for the... going to win the foot race on that one as Ryan Stano trying to give him a little bit of a challenge. Palmer turns the puck in, and it's blocked away. Shot on by Krinsky, wide of the net. Radici back down in the corner. We'll have a little scrum. Pops out to Radici. Comes behind the net, looks up, tries to send it up to Papanetti. Unable to connect, and we'll regroup. Krinsky brings it up to Baskin. Baskin looking, drops it back to Palmer. Palmer comes up, battles across the middle. Oh, nice look as he tried to get over to Papanetti, but his pocket picked by Slava Yarger. Yarger and Krinsky battling. Yarger loses his footing, and we come away with the puck. Palmer, again doing his best Pavel Datsyuk look as he silky smooth hands. Brings it around the player, gets it up to Winfrey. Winfrey taking a look. Tries to figure out who to go to. He's going to rethink things. Comes back up to the top. Dumps it in on net. Nobody home. Papanetti centers in looking for Alsaker. and unable to connect and make things happen there. Good look by that line, as we've got Winfrey, Alsaker, and Bristow now out there. Winfrey coming in just off the post and unable to fall in. Puck sent out by Tegan Bartz. Smith sends it in and no icing called. Referees tonight, familiar faces in Mike O'Neill and Ethan Bureau, who's coached quite a few of these boys that are out there on the ice today. Pearson, nice job coming in. Oh, and super save by Brent Balls, as Pearson had him dead to rights, and Balls just absolutely lays out, throws a stick out there, and Pearson unable to lift it up over the stick. Nice major league save there by Brent Balls on that one. Shots listed as 9-3 on the scoreboard with 3:51 left to go in the period. 2-0 your score in favor of the Bears. Puck comes back out up top to Thomas Hasselblad. Comes in, looking at the shot of Simonek, who goes high and right of the net. Rebound there by Dubois, who gets it back into deep in the zone. Sends it up to Settle. Settle looking, and he's just sat down by Hasselblad. Don't think he knew he was there, and Hasselblad was ready for it, and we're going to have our first penalty of the night. Metter coming in, getting good chases. The Bears. Dubois will touch up, and we've got 2 minutes for interference coming. I think that's going to go against Michael Settle. Firebrand for the team. No stranger to the penalty box, but you love his energy. It's infectious, and he's just a ton of fun to watch out on the ice. Nashville on a 5-4 disadvantage over to Yarger. Yarger sends a puck in, deflected by Simonek. Nice job there defending. Matt Juliet in a typical box, able to send it up to Palmer. Palmer comes in, and they're defending. That's Pearson. Palmer turns around, takes a shot. I don't know how he got that shot off and it got through, but Austin Robinson waiting for it. Nice glove save. Not sure what that was about, but it looked like Linden was having a little conversation with the Hendersonville bench. Linden, no stranger to chirping and trash talk on the ice, but a lot of his friends over there on the bench as well, so maybe he's having a friendly conversation. We're going to go with that one. Comes out high to Metter. Metter sends it into Kovac. Can't handle it, but Pearson there ready to pick it up. Pearson comes back on the net, centering pass over to Metter, unable to make anything happen, and Krinsky will come away with it. Nice poke check, super poke check by Slava Yarger. He did a good job of stopping the rush there on that play as Radice gives chase. Puck comes over to Metter. Metter unable to handle it as he's held up by Radice, picked up by Baskin, who comes in, and he's unable to handle it. Kovac. Nobody seems to want to keep the puck. I don't know what's going on here. Slava Yarger now going to take his chance at it. Shot from just the top of the circle. Glove deflection up into the net by Balls, and we'll get a stoppage in play with 50 seconds left in Hendersonville's man advantage. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first period. Taking the face off will be Simonek for Mount Juliet and Smith for Hendersonville. Comes back up top to Hasselblad. I think that's who that was. No, that was not. Nonetheless, turned away by Balls, and now we've got Joey Simonek streaking in. He comes in, he's looking, and Hasselblad just goes in and throws his shoulder into him. Perfectly legal play, as you got to have your head on a swivel and be ready for that. All body contact, separating him from the puck. Nothing wrong with that play. Good hockey play by Hasselblad, throwing his weight around. And Yarger takes a shot in on Brant Balls. Down there in the middle of all of that for Hendersonville was Connor Smith and Jake Panner for Mount Juliet. That'll be a stoppage in play. I don't know if it's just because everything got discombobulated or if Balls had the puck covered. I'm going to go with puck covered because I think that is what happened. There's 19 seconds left in the power play for Hendersonville. Hendersonville taking full advantage of it as they put, I think that's their 4th or 5th shot on so far right there. Balls just with a nice stop off the stick of Yarger. Sent out by Waylon Cox. Comes over to Hasselblad, who finds Bartz. Bartz down to Smith, and Palmer's going to pick his pocket. Time's going to expire on the penalty kill, and we're at even streak now. Lyndon Palmer coming in, takes a shot. Nice save. Beautiful save by Robinson. As Palmer again had that point-blank quick release, but it went right into the chest of Robertson, who was clearly in good position for that and expecting it. Palmer back it up. The nice centering pass over to Cox, who can't quite handle it and deflect it in. And coming down will be Slava Yarger. Slava Yarger's shot goes up high. Off the boards. Mike O'Neill will lose a wheel. Palmer in. Shot on. Blocker saved by Robinson. Another, nice shot by Alsaker. Nobody saw that coming. I think Slava Yarger just happened to be in good position to block that. And another save as Sean Caffrey came in. And the onslaught has occurred. I'd have to say that Hendersonville ought to be pretty happy to have a stoppage there as the wheels were starting to fall off. 20 seconds left in the opening period. We take the face-off down in their zone. One by Hendersonville, try to dump it out, but Littleton's going to keep it in. Meanwhile, Metter's going to pick it up, and he's going to go to the races. Over to Smith. Smith with the shot. Balls turns it away. Nice blocker save. Puck comes out of the zone. Battling for it is Papanetti and Radici, and we're going to have the buzzer indicating the end of the first period. And Mount Juliet on top of that period clearly the entire time as we take a breather with a 2-0 lead in this game. Shot totals so far, what's listed on the board, 13 for Mount Juliet, 8 for Hendersonville. I think that number's a little bit shy for Mount Juliet. We have flat out, I know I've called Robinson's name more than 13 times today, so I don't know what's going on there. But that's what they have listed on the board, and we'll go with it anyway. League President John Drissettle coming through the video there. I tell you what, there's nobody out there that works any harder for this club than John Drissettle right there. And we have enemy infiltrating our stands over here as Brody Kovac's mom comes over for a visit. Always good to see the Kovac's out. I will have to say that I think that while we controlled that period, I'm not sure that we've turned it on the way that we could have and possibly should have. Maybe we'll see a little more energy in this second period.
Wear on the legs.
I think you're probably right, Lynn. Lynn mentioned that we had a little wear on the legs. No question these boys are probably tired from that as they had to play, and Hendersonville didn't. Back to Krinsky. Krinsky tries to send it up to Simonak. Nobody connects. Nobody again wants the puck, and Settle's going to go down and give Hasselblad chase. Settle pulls Hasselblad off, sends it up to Simonak, who's just unable to get it in. Back to Krinsky. Krinsky brings it in as he's sat down. Kovac off to the races with Jake Panner. Panner turns it in. Kovac turns it in, and it goes behind the net just a little bit wide to the right. Battling down low, Shane Pearson. As we're going to get Simonek to come down. He's going to come behind the net looking for the... Oh, my goodness! Simonek fooled me, and he certainly fooled Austin Robinson, who was fully expecting him to go back behind the net. And Simonek just nice little backhand, forehand, and tipped it right around the post. And we're up 3-0. That's a nice little dipsy-do play. Nice heads-up play by Simonek. Again, I don't think anybody was expecting that. Yeah, except Simonek. That's right. So Harriet Shirley, our team manager, just commented about a true statement about Jondra and how she tirelessly fights for this team. There's another one who's a selfless servant for our team, is Harriet Shirley, who spends a lot of time sending out emails, doing all kinds of things, and we're certainly grateful to her. Glad to have her aboard. They're unable to be here at this game. We certainly have missed Finn being out here on the ice, as there has been a possible COVID exposure within their family, and so they are playing it safe and making sure that everybody else is safe. Finn, we sure do miss you and wish you were out here. We could have used you last night for sure, buddy. Centering pass in from Radici, looking for Papinetti, unable to connect. With Kier Siciliano, unable to get the puck in, and Lennon Palmer comes in and just turned loose. Nice job as he managed to deke around the defender there with no problem. The puck hit the post and falls out. The onslaught is occurring, and there certainly is more energy in this second period as I had hoped for. Caffrey goes down, dumps it down to Radici. Radici centering pass. Comes back to Siciliano, who taps it out. And we have a stoppage I didn't see in Arma, but Mike O'Neill is going to send somebody to the box. And it looks like it is going to be Michael Schaefer. 2 minutes for interference. And Mount Juliet will get their hand at the power play. Mount Juliet's power play has looked really good, unable to capitalize on it yesterday. Hopefully have a little bit more luck today. Uh-oh, something happened, and I don't know what happened there, but they sent Paps to the box as well. And they're saying it's going to be 4-on-4. Is that what I saw? I don't know. We got five out there now. So they're going to call them coincidental minors. It's 5-on-5, and unfortunately, we will not be on the power play. Don't know what happened there, but Kovac kicked out of the circle. Up to Palmer. Palmer, looks for Panner just a little bit wide and unable to handle it. Caffrey sends it back in to Jake Panner down in the corner. Coming in. Oh, and Simonek gets dumped. Kovac to Metter. Metter brings it across the center line. We'll dump it in. Giving chase is Kovac as Sean Caffrey comes down. Up top to Hasselblad. Michael Settle picks his pocket, loses his stick in the play. Nothing wrong with that play at all on either side. Simonek up top, drops it down to Caffrey, who is trying to cycle around and almost turn the puck over. Good job by him to step it up. Caffrey again keeps the puck in. Shot went on deep. It's almost like they cleared it like they were on the power play or something, on the penalty kill. That was weird. But Caffrey's going to get the puck. Bring it into the zone, trailing, comes behind it is Settle. Settle with the shot. Nice blocker save by Anderson, who then sends a rebound over to Caffrey, and Caffrey with a nice shot on. Good look by Mount Juliet. Puck down deep, comes over to Dupuis. Dupuis sends it down low over to Simonek. Simonek behind the net. Comes over to Alsaker. Alsaker back up top. Gets it to Settle. Settle down in the circle. Oh, just a bit wide to the left. Great opportunity. Palmer winds up. Didn't quite get everything on that one and is blocked by Yarger, who turns it over into the corner. And we'll get a battle down here to see who can come up with it. Chip and chase as Metter comes into the zone. Centering pass over. Oh, great save by Brent Balls, who is able to get a nice pad on that. Couple of big league saves by Brent Balls in his debut, and it comes in here. And Bartz tries to do something fancy. Ball's not hearing anything of it and stops the shot as well. Centering pass, nobody home. And puck sent out by Dupuis. Almost too many men there, but it's going to be allowed to play. Dupuis coming in, good battle as he gets a shot on. And we almost get another one that trickles in there. Puck comes out top as Bristow is going to pick it up into our zone. Look for somebody up high. Sends it over to Alsaker. Alsaker with a wind up and a shot. Oh my goodness! Alsaker's shot, I don't know, it looked like a sinker. I thought that thing was going to go way over the net. And it looked like it just fell in right over the glove of Robinson. And Mount Juliet will extend their lead by another 4-0. 8:48 left in the second period. Again, shots 18-11. I think that number's just significantly low as whoever's the score. The scorekeeper was the same guy who was keeping him last night. And we thought that he was stingy with shots last night as well. So that might explain it. Shot taken by Papanetti. Blocker saved by Robinson. Puck comes up ice to Kovac, who's... Whoa, nice job. Kovac cherry picking and nobody picked him up. Kovac comes in, takes a shot, which looked like it went right off the top of Brant Ball's head up into the net, and we'll get a stoppage of play. 4-0 here. Halfway through the second period, if you're just joining us. Oh! A little bit lazy play by Mount Juliet as the rebound comes out and nobody home to sweep it away except for Brody Kovac, who turns around, goes top right with it. And Hendersonville answers quickly to make it 4-1. See how Mount Juliet regroups on this one as both players in the penalty box for the Coahuila Miners have been released. So we'll have the services of Papanetti again. Shot from in the corner. Stick saved by Balls. Tanner bringing the puck in. He's looking, pulls up, tries to get the shot off and unable to make anything happen. Puck comes out, so we'll have to regroup. Caffrey over to Palmer. Palmer tries to stick handle around, unable to make it happen. We'll send it back up top to Caffrey, who finds Simonak over. Simonak takes a shot, goes high. Board picked up by Panner. Panner centering pass, tipped out. And Palmer will go back, give chase, and pick up the puck with Bartz making sure he stays honest. Palmer up to Panner. Panner unable to handle it. Gets it back, but then Pearson picks his pocket. Puck goes down deep. And Brant Ball's going to cover up. So we want an opportunity to think about it. Going to keep the same personnel on the ice. Kovac tries to center it, unable to get there, comes out to the point, unable to be handled, and you're going to get Simonek who's going to poke it out. Nice play by Robinson to come out and play that puck. But I'm not sure, because it was no question that Simonek was going to win that battle. Matter comes down, puck comes down low. Big collision at mid-ice by Michael Settle. Again, Michael Settle, someone who has no problem throwing his weight around. Settle enters in. He's looking, drop pass over to Simonek. Simonek comes down, comes back behind the net. He's looking, see if he can do it again, but nothing happening. Kovac will clear the puck out. I don't think it's going to make it, and they should have waved it off. Surprisingly, I figured Bureau would wave that off as nobody was in any hurry to go get that puck. Laziness usually is not rewarded with an icing, but we'll take the gift this time. Puck comes back down into the Hendersonville zone at the far dot, where we'll see Winfrey and Smith taking the face-off. Winfrey wins it back to Alsaker. Alsaker takes it back to, who was that? That was Riley Littleton. Tegan Bartz didn't really like what he was doing there, so I asked him to grab some ice. Meanwhile, we get another shot on goal. Nice save by Robinson. Not sure who took that shot. Same line. Winfrey wins the face-off, brings it down low, comes back behind the net, but coming out from behind the net is number 9, Ryan Stano. The puck sent down and icing waved off. Littleton picks up the puck, pulls up, giving chase to Stano, but he's unable to handle it. Puck sent up to Winfrey, gets through his skates and not able to make it. Alsaker comes back up, looks for another one. Good shot on as it hit Robinson right in the pad. Rebound came out. We're unable to capitalize on it, and we will enter the zone with a man offsides. Hence the whistle. Really good to see Mike O'Neill back out refereeing. It's exciting to, given his health problems that he's had, that he's doing well enough to be back out there. A familiar face. Lots of people like it. Quite a few players, maybe not so much, as they have been given some time to send them from him, but good guy nonetheless. Pat Benetti coming around behind the net, sends it up to Baskin. Baskin with a nice tip pass between his legs, sends it up to Pat Benetti. Pat Benetti handled through, tries to go from backhand, forehand, and unable to make anything happen. Puck comes around to Krinsky. Krinsky looking, shot on, deflected. Oh, deflected on net by Smith. Nice save by Robinson there. Battle down low. Puck popped out, and off to the races is Slava Yarger. Yarger with a shot, goes high of the net, nothing happening there. Good job by Baskin to give chase and make him take the shot. Not really the shot I think he wanted. Tap pass over to Krinsky. Broken up by Pearson. Come back up to Bristow. Bristow's going to dump it down in. Baskin giving chase with the puck knocked back out by Sam Westman. Back down to Radisi. Radisi centering pass, nobody home. Good keep in by Blake Bristow. Comes down into the corner. Radisi sends a puck over. Sticked away by Robinson. Comes out and Yarger is going to flip it down. And that's going to go for an icing. With exactly 4 minutes left to play in the second period. It's top defensive and offensive pairings and line are out. It matched up with the same for Hendersonville. Puck sent around by Palmer, picked up by Panner. Panner cross ice pass over to Simonek, who spins, brings it in the zone. He's looking for something to happen, comes behind the net. Cycling around is Settle. Simonek is trying to make something happen and waits a little bit too long and gives Hendersonville the opportunity to turn it loose. Palmer left flat on his foot as Kovac comes in, but nice job. Nice job by Brant Balls. Nice, cool, calm, and collected, and able to turn the point-blank shot away from Brody Kovac. Again, this Hendersonville squad cherry-picking an awful lot, usually a sign they don't respect your defense. And in that case, maybe a good call as our defenseman was left flat-footed and completely surprised by the pass that came in. Attempting to make a little turnaround play, there's Gavin Metter. Play broken up by Tanner, and Michael Settle will come into the zone hot, sends it to Palmer. Palmer with a little shot on, not able to get it past Robinson. Puck comes over to Settle at the point. Not the point, at the wing, sorry. That's going to poke out here to Metter. Metter with the quick pass coming up. Oh, nice job by Brant Balls to adjust to that. Puck changed directions. It was deflected right in front of the net. Brant Balls able to get his leg pad out, make a stop on it. Palmer sends a pass over. Oh my goodness! That's what happens. That's what happens when you have somebody who's such a shooting threat like Palmer is. He came in and Robinson completely committed to him. Palmer looked like he's going to take the shot, gave a little head fake, and Robinson committed over, which left Simonek completely wide open. Palmer with a nice soft pass, and Simonek buries it in the darkness. 5-1 lead, 2:35 left to play in the second period. Brandon Cox brings the puck in, turn on, tries a centering pass, nice selfless play there. He's looking for Winfrey coming to the middle. Cox looking again, sends it on, pad saved by Robinson. Job with Dubois keeping the puck in. Puck comes out, Littleton looking for it, takes a shot. Puck turned away just wide right, or wide left. Moskov sends a puck down in, icing waved off, and Brant Balls will redirect it over to Littleton. Sends a puck up to Alsaker. Alsaker looks for Winfrey. Get a clean entry in. Winfrey looking to send it over to Cox. A nice stick put on it, and it'll go the other way as Moskov enters the zone with Yarger with help. Good job by Riley Littleton to hold him up and separating from the puck. And now Hendersonville will give chase back into their zone. See what they can do with 1:18 left. Nice blind pass by Baskin over to Radici. Radici's puck turned away, I think, by the helmet. Looks like on top of the second shot taken that couldn't fall. We're going to have a whistle as I think we have an equipment malfunction by the goaltender, Austin Robinson. It's the right call when, according to USA Hockey, anytime the goalie's helmet comes off, that's an automatic stoppage in play. Of course, if the goalie does it on his own, he can be assessed a 2-minute delay of game, which we have seen happen. I say we, I have seen happen. Oh, nice keep in by Krinsky. Can't quite handle it, but gets it over to Baskin. Baskin dumps it down low for Radici. Radici looking to try and hit Papson in center. Bristow with a shot. Glove save, turned away. Oh, nice look by Baskin to find Radici. Unable to connect, but he saw him coming in. Nice selfless play there. Puck come back up top to Bristow. Bristow sends it to Nick. Radici over to Krinsky. Krinsky, nice centering pass over to Baskin, unable to connect. Radici up the middle, sends it over to Paps. Need to get a shot off with 3 seconds left. And we're going to get a buzzer. And that's going to be the end of the second period. Much better by the Mount Juliet crew. Justin Bradford, glad to have you aboard, buddy. Hard to believe in your busy schedule that you got time to listen to us, but we're glad that you're here. But much, like I say, much better effort by Mount Juliet in that second period as they put 3 more up on the board and extend the lead from the first period margin of 2. They extend it to 4 with a 5-1 lead. Shots on the board right now are 25-14. Again, I will tell you that those numbers are shy, as the scorekeeper is pretty stingy with his shots on goal.
Listen, that is 5-star guarantee right there.
Mount Juliet on the back half of a doubleheader as they played last night against Centennial in what was just a very entertaining, very fast-paced game that they skated to a 3-3 tie. And while tying a game like that's a lot like kissing your sister, it was probably the right outcome, leaving nobody feeling happy or satisfied with it, but probably a fair outcome nonetheless. Good to have Ethan Bureau out there directing traffic and looking official. We're ready to get underway in the third period here at the Ford Ice Center in Antioch on the South Rink. Again, glad to have everybody aboard. Mount Juliet wins the face-off and get over to Palmer. Palmer will bring it in, comes back up on the circle, sends it up to Settle. Oh my goodness, that rebound came off and just kind of tapped up by Panner, and it just went off the pad of Robinson. We have a big scrum over here in the near corner. Puck comes out. Oh, Simonek had a great opportunity and just lost the puck. Battling down there is Simonek. Simonek sends it in, nothing doing, as Robinson says no thank you. Oh, nice centering pass as it ping-pongs around. Hendersonville may be lucky that didn't go in. Puck sent down ice. We'll have a stoppage in play and bring it back down to the near circle in Henderson's zone. Bears on the schedule Monday night against Blackman. We know that game will be, looks like we have a timeout called. Oh, no, we have a... We have a contact issue. Oh, that's the last thing an eye doctor wants to see is nasty hands and nasty hockey equipment handling contacts. I believe I will go over and give Coach Ray Balls my card to give me a call in a couple of days in case that goes south. Oh, that's rough, folks. Nonetheless, that game will be broadcast on Penalty Box Radio, courtesy of Justin Bradford. So if you want to watch that game Monday night, be sure to tune into Penalty Box Radio on Facebook. Game at Centennial Sportsplex. Shot taken by Palmer, deflected up into the net, and we'll have another stoppage. I don't know exactly the time of that game. I want to say 6:35. Thank you to my producer, Lynn Bogle. Palmer with a little blue line play, able to keep it in, but gets his pocket picked by Smith, who brings it in. Sends it on Bartz, looking for Bartz and unable to make anything happen. Yarger coming in and battling with Alsaker. Back up top to Bartz. Bartz with a shot blocked by Dubois. Sorry, that's Alsaker. And Braylon Cox brings the puck in. Cox with a shot. Oh, just off of the shoulder, bounces up and unable to knock that thing in. Good job by Jacob Winfrey as he's there looking to make the play. Slava Yarger, man, what a nice job he did bringing that in. Put it on Brant Balls, with Brant Balls holding steady and unable to get the puck in was Yarger. Hendersonville will ice the puck. Sorry, Mount Juliet will ice the puck. It'll come back down in deep into the Mount Juliet zone. Nick Radice and Shane Pearson going to the face-off circle. Netter and Kovac, the other wingers for Hendersonville. Kovac comes up, trying to knock the puck out, but bring it in. It's Krinsky. Krinsky with a quick shot. Holy moly! Oh, the puck goes in! Oh my stars! I really thought that Austin Robinson had stopped that puck, but it bounced off this pad and just trickles through the 5-hole and just barely gets over the line. And that's a nice job of Krinsky as he came in full bore, recognizing when he's throwing his hands up and giving the celebration, something that Coach Ethan Bureau always told his players to do. Celebrate whether it goes in or not. See if you can manipulate those referees. Score 6-1 in favor of Mount Juliet after the goal by Krinsky. 12 minutes left to go in the period, in the game.
Heads up!
Shot taken, net comes off with no stoppage yet. Shot by Nick Radice as it gets deflected up into the net. The puck should come, I think it will stay down in the zone as I think it went off one of the sticks of a Hendersonville player. Face off far circle. Won by Radice. Back to Papinetti. Gets his pocket picked by Pearson, who then turns it over. And Radice will send it up to Bristow. Bristow entering the zone in. Chip and chase. Down into the corner. Battles coming up as Simonek. Puck comes down behind the net. Centering pass over by Papinetti. Nothing happening. But Krinsky looks taking on a shot and it's blocked. Up top is Joey Simonek giving chase. Brody Kovac does a nice job of keeping him from being able to make the shot as he enters into the slot. Up top to Bristow. Bristow with his pass over to Krinsky. Krinsky back over to Bristow and nothing happening there. Picked up by Simonek down low over to Papinetti. Papinetti with a shot off the stick into the back boards but stays in play. Battle down low in the near corner. That's Radice. Hasselblad. Broderick. Pucks in on, nothing there. Nice job by Krinsky looking for Radice. Nice selfless play, but unable to connect. Puck comes out and sit down. They waved it off. I think we just managed to get a stick on it. To the right call. Bristow bringing the puck up. Chip and chase. Goes into the zone, and they're going to stop and maybe look for a change. Don't know what happened there, but Knight got a little lazy, and Slava Yarger noticed it. Comes over, sends it in over there to Bartz. Bartz unable to really get a good stick on it. Sorry about that. And Mount Juliet no worse the wear. Michael Settle tries to bring it in, but we're offsides, and that's going to be called off, which is the right call as Joey Simonek just unable to get back on the sides before Settle tries to enter into the zone. We'll take the face-off outside the zone. Offsides again. Down the corner, picked up by Panther. Turned over, and it's going to be Smith who's going to try to get the puck up to Slava Yarger. They're going to dump it down ice, and that's going to go for icing. And we'll go back to the Hendersonville zone. Hendersonville a little bit unsure what to do as the defensive stylings of Mount Juliet have been a little stifling for them, and they've been trying to cherry pick. There's another opportunity there for them on that case. 9:31 left to go in the closing period. It's 6-1 Mount Juliet. Oh my goodness. Just a little strange trickling play that goes in there. I think that went off the stick of Michael Settle and just goes right in through the 5-hole of Austin Robinson, who clearly was not prepared for that one either. They have a 7-1 lead, and that should lead to a run clock, at least for the rest of the game, unless Hendersonville is able to bring the score within 5 again. And Jacob Winfrey unable to keep it. Puck sent in, but everybody's offside. You have to regroup. And Smith brings the puck out across the blue line into the neutral zone, and he'll skate it in himself. Looking for something to happen. Unable to make a shot. Could have gotten a tripping call on that one, but no play. And I think we're going to get a stoppage for an injured player. I think Mount Juliet got away with one there, as that could have been a tripping call. We'll hope that that young man, I believe that is number 12, Connor Smith, who's been quite the player out there today. Hope that he's okay. It's always scary when one of those players skates, loses their wheels and goes into the boards, especially with their knees. That can lead to some big issues. Looks like he's pointing more down towards his ankle. Just thinking about when these kids were about 8 or 10 years younger, they could have one of these devastating injuries. Have to get carried off the ice. Almost like they needed a stretcher, and then would be back out for their next shift. Now that they're bigger, game's faster, I think that happens nearly as often. But we'll hope the best for that young man, and that he'll be able to return to the game. Be a big loss for Hendersonville, as he's been a playmaker today. Puck one back for Hendersonville to Hasselblad. Behind the net, sends it around to Siciliano, who's not home. Sean Caffrey will pick it up and send it over to Palmer. Caffrey and Palmer not getting a whole lot of play time here in the latter stages of this game. Good for them to rest since they played so much in the game last night.
Good pass.
Palmer with a great pass over to
Nice save.
Ryan Alsager, looking for his second one. But Austin Robinson right there with the glove, able to make a nice save. Keep it close. I guess I was wrong about a 6-goal differential, because we are not run clock, as there's 8:37 left on the clock and it's not moving. Maybe it's 7 goals, I don't know. Caffrey with a shot on. Now Saker, nice job by Alsager to take out the trash. Caffrey sends the puck in, and it comes off of the pads of Robinson. Now Saker, who's Johnny on the spot, just taps the easy rebound in, and we have an 8-1 margin. A lot of hockey left to play here in the third period. That's exactly right. Mount Juliet Wind would move them ahead of Ravenwood into the third place slot in the GNASH standings. GNASH standings all over the place right now, as some teams have played 5 or 6 games, some have only played 2. It's hard to get a good feel for the league at this point. Good job by Palmer to pick up that puck as Meta was charging forward. Meta, a pretty talented player too. Comes down low to Palmer. Metter pushes him into the board. Palmer brings the puck out. Unable to handle it. Sent into the neutral zone. Back down to Metter. Metter coming in, looks for the shot. Sean Caffrey gets a stick down there, deflected up into the net. We'll have another stoppage. We are going run clock now, so that must be a 7-goal differential. That goes for the mercy rule. (8-1) your score with half of the third period left, 7 minutes, 15 seconds. Shot by Metter deflected as Bristow will poke it forward and give chase. Enters into the zone. Drop pass over to Radici. Radici takes a shot, goes just a little bit wide. Not sure, Robinson might have barely got a pad on that one. Radici will then get clean zone entrance again. Comes in centering pass, nothing happened. Oh, another ping pong ball down low as none of the defenders for Hendersonville able to handle it, and Robinson lucky that thing didn't carry in. Centering pass to Krinsky, nothing happening, and Slava Yarger will pick the puck up. Slava Yarger with a really nice job bouncing out of the way as Blake Bristow had a bullseye on him. Puck comes up, good job by Simonek to see that puck come and get a stick down. Picks it up, comes into the slot, looking, sends it over. Oh my goodness! Nice look by Simonek to go over and hit Nick Radici, who was skating up the slot completely unnoticed. Nice easy tap in, and we have a 9-1 lead. By the Mount Juliet Bears. Good guys on top with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the game. Face off at center ice after the Radici goal. Won by Mount Juliet. Coming in, Jake Hanner. He'll battle down low. With Hasselblad gets it up to Max Knoll, who'll send it back down. Knoll again tries to get the puck up. And Dubois able to keep the puck in as well. Oh, puck comes in. Settle. This unsuspecting little shot that came right off of Robinson, and Michael Settle right there able to put the puck on Robinson and then get the second rebound and put it in the net. 10th time the biscuit's in the basket. We lead by 9 with 4:44 left to go in the third period. Settle and Kovac will take the face-off as soon as referee gets into the center ice with the puck. Mount Juliet just having worn down Hendersonville. Not much left in their tank, apparently. Centering pass. Back up to Littleton. Littleton with a shot on, deflected away by Hasselblad. Puck comes in, and Logan Baskin coming in. Nothing fancy, nothing hard, nothing doing other than just good old-fashioned work. Picks up the rebound. And now we're up 11-1. As we discussed before, normally last year there would have been a mercy rule, but where the game would have ended right now, but they're going to let them continue to play in an effort to get third and fourth line players in. Give them a little bit extra time.
Oh, they're picking up on it.
Winfrey with a shot. Nice job by Robinson. Close up the 5-hole and deny Winfrey. A little gamesmanship between Palmer and Kovac, two really good friends that have played Flyers together for several years. They played several years together on roller hockey teams as they've gone to state wars. Palmer with a shot.
Yeah!
Just again, gritty, hard on the stick. Takes a shot, goes glove side, and Robinson, who I think just about had enough, didn't have a whole lot in the tank for that save. 12-1 score. 12:40 left to go in the game. Shots 35-15 in favor of Mount Juliet. Papinetti will put the puck on. Oh, we have a new goalie in net now.
Maybe is it a 10-goal Brady differential? They won't put it up there.
Yes. New goalie in the game. That is number 35, Riken Salami. Don't know when Riken came in, so unsure of who to credit those goals against. Oh, nice job as Metter came in to break up the play as Papinetti had Salami dead to rights. Sean Caffrey, nice fancy handwork. Sends it over to Palmer. Palmer takes a shot, goes just a little bit high. But glove saved by Salami. Palmer and Caffrey will take a blow. Henner, Krinsky, and Bristow, along with Settle, who'll come in for Radice. Minute 30 left to go in the game. Run clock. Simonek comes up into the face-off dot, fires right in the chest of Salami. Play will stop. With a minute left to go in the game, we are going to go off the air as soon as this game is over, as I have public address responsibilities at Lebanon High School for their game coming up here in just a moment. We'll kick off at 7 o'clock. My good buddy Randy Brady there to help me out. Oh, nice centering pass. I think that's Hasselblad. That was Metter, just unable to get a hold of it. Puck sent in. Salami nonchalantly knocks it over. Simonek sends the puck over to Settle, who takes a shot and turns around and does a somersault afterwards. Really had something on that, I guess. 5 seconds left in the game, and we're going to be content to let it run out behind the net. Sends a puck up, and that's the end of the game with a final score 12-1. Mount Juliet improves to 3-0-1, and will move into third place in G-Nash standing. Next game, Monday night, 6:35 on Penalty Box Radio, as Justin Bradford will bring you that game. Don't know if I'll be on board or not. They asked me if I would do it, but I may want to be taking some pictures. We'll see. We'll wish you a good night. God bless, and we'll see you Monday night.